All right, here's my much awaited parallel router. Basically what it does is it cuts a small slot called a mortise into a piece of wood, and you can fit in, I've got some pre-cut already, a loose tenon inside of it to join two boards together. I've just got two pieces of scrap here. This isn't normally something that I would use to join together, but it's a piece of scrap I had, so that's what we're going to use. So all we do here is we put it on the table, and the match fit here. Just clamp it down real quick, just like that. That's all it takes, nice and secure. And then we'll cut our groove. And I'm going to have to set the left to right real quick. Alright, so I was able to use this set screw or set bolt or whatever you want to call it to set my limits left to right. I've got a little tape back here that I can go by, and it works out really well. Now I'm going to show you how I set the up and down on this here part. I've got a knob on this far side over here, and I'm just going to bring this over. Oh poo. I don't know if this will work. So I've got this preset already for a height, this ledge here, for it to be so that it's center of a 3/4 inch piece of material. So I just got to reference the bit off of this height here, and so it's preset, so I don't have to measure. Also, it's also best practice when you're working with pieces that you write a face on two edges, so a top and a side. Normally it would, they make a big fancy F and they make it combine both sides, but I'm just not that fancy. I write an F and then I draw an arrow to the edge. And if I was doing this 100% correctly, the F would actually be down so that it's referenced off the top here. But for this example, this will work just fine. Okay, so as you can see, this one controls left to right, this one controls in and out. I did mention to you right here, I've got it set for depth, so it can only, this goes in and the slide that this rides on hits up against the other end of this, and you can set how far in, or your depth, how far you want to go in there. And this is how easy it is to change. You take one out, a little bit of dust in there, get rid of that. I just use that so I have a quick setup, so it's in the exact same spot each time. Just give that a little bit of tighten, it doesn't need a lot, and you're ready to go again. Just like that, you've got two mortises cut, or slots cut for a loose tenon. As you see, I didn't get, it's not perfectly centered, but it's awfully close. And as long as you're referencing off the same faces, that's all that matters. I didn't cut another loose tenon, but I can do this to show you. So how this works is just like this. You got your little piece of tenon here, and this is a piece of scrap. Obviously, if I was doing an actual project, I'd use real wood. But it just fits in there, and you can see that it has slop this direction, but that's not what you're going for. You're going for the other direction, and it fits in there really nice and snugly. And then just like this one here, this is easy to do. There we go. And you can see that that's nice and flat. And you can't feel my finger, but it's nice and flat. Anyway, that's what it is.